Hi, I'm Yana, and I'll be reading to you from Dr. DeMay's book, Musings of a Christian Physician on the Physical and Spiritual Healing of Man. I'm so honored to read this to you. I know Dr. DeMay personally. He's my children's pediatrician, and he's been a huge blessing to our family. So I hope that these readings will be a blessing to you as well. I'll be reading to you from week 6, day 4. So the disciples were explicitly given the authority and power to cast out demons and cure diseases by Jesus. Wow, just think about that. And it appears as though, for the most part, they did exactly that. But there was something different about this boy, something that resulted in their failure to heal him. You know what it was? Look at these descriptions of what they were witnessing from the perspectives of Matthew, Mark, and Dr. Luke, respectively. He is an epileptic and suffers severely, for he often falls into the fire and often into the water. Matthew 17:15, emphasis added. Wherever it seizes him, it throws him down. He foams at the mouth, gnashes his teeth, and becomes rigid. Mark 9:18, emphasis added. He suddenly cries out, it convulses him, so that he foams at the mouth, and it departs from him with great difficulty, bruising him. Luke 9:39, emphasis added. These very dramatic behaviors scared the disciples to death, and they let what they physically saw overwhelm what they knew the words of Jesus to be. They no longer believed they had the power to do what Jesus had told them to do. They fell from the spiritual to the carnal. It's called unbelief. And Jesus made that clear to them. When they asked why they couldn't cast out the evil spirits, Jesus answered, because of your unbelief. Matthew 17:20, emphasis added. Now notice that it wasn't because they didn't have faith that they could do what Jesus had already given them the power to do, as they had been consistently doing his will, casting out demons and healing diseases. But when confronted with an overwhelming assault on their senses, they didn't hold on to that unwavering conviction that God's word is true, and they gave into the carnal. Next time, we'll look at another example of this lack of belief, namely the story of the only mortal man who ever walked on water, albeit briefly.